Mad Dog Maddox. Shame, shame, shame. What's going on, people? Happy Labor Day. What's up, Hectic Ascend? Back in the #1 spot. My man. Alright, I figured, what's up, William? Ariel. Nathan, what up, what up? Alright, Jason, what's up? Thanks for watching, buddy. Looks like we might not get that storm, Jason. It looks like it's gonna stay south. Irma. So, hey, what's up, Enio? Hello from Brazil. Beautiful Brazil. Yeah, so, like I said, I figured I would answer any questions, comments, things like that. Yet the giveaway will be September 4th. Mr. Jason Jordan. What's my thoughts on the Milwaukee heated sweatshirts? I think they're awesome. You know, I mean, I love their heated gear. I have their heated hoodie. I have the heated jacket. They're nice. They're fashionable. Um, I got them pretty. I don't know if I'd buy one at full price, to be honest with you. But if you really want one and you really need one, I mean they work well, very well. To be honest with you, I use the heated hoodie a lot, the camo one. It's actually in my truck, and I can't even leave it on because it gets too damn hot. Because they're insulated and they're warm jackets even without the heating element to them. So, who has a heated vest and how do they like it? Too big for their heated. It's tragic, really. And how many cuts? It depends on really what you're cutting. Um, you know, it basically it matters what you're cutting, what type of wood, how big. Um, but like I said, this was a fully charged battery, and everything that I cut. I obviously today was Labor Day weekend, and it rained here today for a little while. Then it got nice out. But I'm gonna be using this some more. Hopefully tomorrow. I actually have to work tomorrow on Labor Day. Unbelievable. But we have to get done. We can't miss 3-4 days in a row here. But yeah, it really matters what you're cutting. But you saw me cut. I don't know. Probably 5 or 6 10-inch logs, and then I cut, probably 4-inch, if that, coasters. I don't know, maybe 15, 20 of them. I mean, the problem with this kit, like I tried to emphasize in the video, is, if you don't have that rapid charger, you're going to be waiting a long time if you don't have another battery here. Um, you know, these chainsaws use a lot of battery power. So, it's a tool that, just like, if you guys use recip saws, I use them a lot. And, after 15 minutes, the battery's dead. 5 amp hour. Done. Done. Gone. So this is very, similar. So, if you're going to use this for light cutting, cutting some smaller logs, you should be able to probably do, around 6-inch logs, probably 50 to 70, again, depending on what type of wood. What's up, Kevin? Do I sharp my own chains, or I just buy new chains. They're cheap enough. 16 inch, 14 inch, 12 inch, 10, $15. Um, I just don't think when you sharpen them, I mean, it's too much work. I mean, I do file them down. But I wouldn't say like a full sharpening. Like if I see a couple, um, yeah. Hey, Kevin. Me too. I like money though. What's you giving away? What about the old Milwaukee tools? Too big. It's tragic, really. Mike Murray, what's up, buddy? Long time no see. Mike Murray is back. What's up, Torino? Torino's back. Harry Dixon finally made a live stream. What is going down? Yes, sir. Been working too damn much. I hear you, brother. Matt Van Dyke, what's up? Yo, yo, yo. Does Dewalt even have a rapid charger? Yes, they have a rapid charger. It came out around a year ago when the Flexvolt line came out, when the Flexvolt batteries came out. You know, uh, this doesn't make sense. The same thing with the blower. If you remember, I did the review on the blower around 6, 7 months ago. Hey, what's up, Anthony Muscolo? These are outdoor power equipment tools. The blower, you're getting 12 minutes. Okay? 12 minutes with a 9 amp hour battery. 12, 13 minutes tops. And, if you got to blow your driveway, you got some leaves, you kind of bought it to do. I mean, in 12 minutes, if you don't get the job done, you don't want to wait 2 hours, over 2 hours to charge your battery. It's bad enough you got to wait an hour, with the rapid charger. But that's not unlike any other brand out there. It's going to take you an hour with Makita. It's going to take you over an hour with Milwaukee. But I think waiting over 2 hours, I just don't. I don't know if it's a money. I just don't get it. I mean, am I off my rocker here? But like I said, this is $329 with the kit at Amazon, and I recommend it for that price. $349 at Home Depot, Lowe's, whatever. Obviously, Amazon's very tough to compete with, but let's just use it at Home Depot's prices and Lowe's price. $349. If they had to add $30 to the price, like I talked about in the video, make it $379, but you get that rapid charger, and if you have two batteries, you can kind of, you got one on the charger, one on the charger, you got one in the tool, and you're cutting your logs, maybe going for 5 minutes, stopping, talking to the neighbor, having a nice beverage, cup of coffee, start up again. You can have it so you finish using the battery that's in the chainsaw, and your other battery's pretty much ready to rock. But with, the 115 here, it just takes too long. I usually charge up on lunch. Hey, Caterpillar. Hey, boss, you got 2 channels. Yes, sir. So, yep. You're probably like, I think someone stole your video. No. But, yeah, so I do recommend this chainsaw, though. I think it's a great saw. Like I said, it's very well balanced. You got the kick. It has a lot of safety feature. The kickback bar. Every chainsaw has that now. I didn't really go over it in the video because it's just everyone has it. You got some nice rubber on the bottom of the kickback bar right here, which is very odd and rare. I haven't seen it. I actually like it. I think they did a great job with it. The 40 volt commercial version, so to speak, of this saw. DeWalt says it's their commercial line. It's pretty much the same exact saw. Like I said, pretty much the same power. The 40 volt, you might get a little bit more power out of because just the way the batteries are built. You'll be able to get, more cells are available to the tool. So, but, like I said, it's a nice, well-balanced chainsaw. I would have liked to have some metal teeth, some metal spikes on it. Um, you know, they technically are calling these spikes. No, that's not going to work. Because even the chainsaws that have the plastic spikes or teeth, they don't look like this. But I don't know. This is just. But for a saw like this, I mean, do you really need the teeth? No. But I think when it comes down to safety, it's always something that can't hurt. And, like I said, if it saves one person from getting some major kickback and some major an injury or something, it's definitely worth having. Excuse me. Hey, Bobby, what's up, buddy? I haven't seen you, Bobby. Sorry about the issue. No, it's cool, Caterpillar, buddy. No big deal, man. Which is the better battery chainsaw? Which is a better battery chainsaw? Well, like I said, I was at the Home Depot. If you caught the live feed today, they have the 14-inch Ego. It's $199. Like I said, we'll use the Home Depot, the Amazon, $329. This is a 16. I like this saw. And again, I think that the Flexvolt platform, I think you can do more with it long term than the Ego. Because Ego, they're an outdoor power equipment company. That's it. A very good company at that. But, the Flexvolt, you can run, circular saws, angle grinders, table saws, recip saws. So, looking at versatility wise, you kind of want to be in the least amount of platforms as possible. Just showing you some other stuff. I like it. And, I really do like their chain tightening system. Like I said, I like the Makita a little bit better. Only because, and I really should emphasize on that, it's just that I've been working. I have their 12-inch. It's somewhere over there, which I have to use tomorrow. Cut some branches down. But I'm just used to it. So I really like it. But they're both very, very good, and they're both the same. Actually, to be honest with you, this part of actually tightening the chain and loosening it, I think I like this better than the Makita. But the on and off and just being able to clean it out. I mean, if you want, I could take this off just to show you, but it's a really nice saw. The only thing, like I said, the only issues I have, and I'll kind of end it with that, and if anyone has questions or anything, is I think the charger, 2 hours to charge a battery is it's just ridiculous. It's unsatisfactory. And then you got the guard. And you're ready to rock. It's a nice saw. But like I said, to the Makita, like I said, you get the angle grinder. It's a 14-inch. It's smaller. It's lighter for home use. I think you're going to get the same, like I said, same amount of power if you ask me. Cut-wise, I think the Makita, I think that their chain that's on there is a little bit better than this one. But so I think it cuts a little bit better. So whoever asked me, I mean, if I had to choose one, but it's nothing taken away from this saw. But I really like that Makita. I like it a lot. That is one hell of a... Yeah, Bobby. Maybe it's a regional thing. I don't think this sell here in Western Washington, Timber Country. 40 volt or 56 volt Ego chainsaw. I mean, if you're looking for just chainsaw player's ball, that 40 volt is a serious chainsaw. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit more powerful than this. It looks exactly like it. It's able to draw. This is probably similar to the 56 volt Ego. I've played around with it. I really can't give you a definite answer on that. I've used the 40 volt. Like I said, it's very similar. It's a little bit heavier than this also because their batteries are just huge. But if you're looking for just performance, you got to remember that 40 volt line from Dewalt, that's strictly an outdoor line. So the Ego is also. So it's, if you're looking for performance and you just want an outdoor, hey boss, you like any of the Craftsman products? Yeah, I like some of their stuff. I mean, I don't like any of their lawnmowers and their MTD stuff, their zero turns, and I still think they make good wrenches and sockets and stuff like that. I think you're gonna see a new Craftsman in the next few months. Like I said, it just got bought by DeWalt or Stanley Black and Decker. Milwaukee Jeff, what's up? Hey boss, what's going on? Nah, you didn't miss anything. We're just talking about the DeWalter chainsaw. But with dual battery, do you think will happen once the battery goes bad, Makita? What do you think will happen if one battery goes bad in a Makita chainsaw? One battery goes bad, then you have a warranty on the battery and you get it fixed. Yeah, wait for the Stanley Black and Decker. Yeah, that's what I say. I say wait it out. But you could, if there's some big sale going on at your Sears or whatever, yeah, man, go for it. A lot of the quality of some of their stuff has gone down, but the major 94 GT Coupe, he's a big Craftsman fan and he can chime in on it. But the major thing is the quality's kind of gone down, but the prices are still pretty expensive. You know what I'm saying? So if you're getting a good deal, like 94 GT Coupe just at a bankruptcy sale. I mean, they make some good stuff. I mean, it's no worse than the Harbor Freight stuff or, obviously it's better than the Harbor Freight stuff, but if it's at that price point, yeah, go for it, man. I think as long as the voltage holds out to the cut. Yeah, I mean, if you're talking about if one goes bad while you're cutting in the middle of it, well, you know, that's the thing. These batteries are everywhere, and I'm not saying everyone has them, but, they're 18 volt batteries. So, you can pick these batteries up in so many different ways in kits and stuff like that, and they're easily available. I mean, I know people who are just cheapos, friends of mine that go on eBay and they buy these knockoff Makita batteries and they get them, 4 amp hour Makita batteries, two for like $40. And they work and they love them and they go crazy. But, to find these Flexvolts and these Ego knockoffs and stuff like that, yeah. Preter, last night I was thirsty, so I drank some water, and then I wasn't. Yeah, man. That's the way to do it. It's easy to tighten the chain or remove the bar. It's easy to tighten the chain. Oh yeah, on really all of these lithium ion chainsaws that I've really played with. Some of them are I don't like the Ego that much. That's the one thing I will say. Not a big fan. I think the DeWalt and the Makita system are definitely one of the two best. DeWalt's really the only one I've seen with this kind of knob. Usually there's like a little nubby lever that you have to push to the right or push to the left. Yeah, Milwaukee's going to be coming out with a chainsaw. I'd rather have official Makita batteries and spin and twist them. Yeah, I think most people would there, Caterpillar. Yeah, Milwaukee will be coming out with a chainsaw at some point. During the synopsis, it was kind of at the end, they took an open question like forum. And I remember somebody asking, yeah, what's going on? You're going to kind of expand your outdoor power equipment, with the success of your, the trimmer and a hedge trimmer and a blower. And he says they have big plans for it. We didn't see anything. Actually, the president of Milwaukee was there. Very nice gentleman who I talked with. But yeah, they're going to be expanding their outdoor line for sure. Jamie Jakota, what's up? I told you, freaking met McGregor, man. He was winning that freaking fight. I had it 4-4. Some judge had that 8-1. Should be ashamed of themselves. If you push down on it, does it seem to bog down? No, this thing doesn't really bog down. No. And well, I don't want to say it doesn't bog down. Does it slow down a little bit? Of course. See, that's the one thing. With a longer bar, that's kind of why the smaller bar, and that's the one thing with the Makita. It just, had the power was, again, unless you it's so hard. You could do a speed test and stuff like that, and maybe we will do that. But I just felt like the Makita had it didn't slow down as much on bigger logs. Like I said, it could be the chain. That chain on the Makita is it's a nice looking chain. Obviously, it's an Oregon chain, but there's different types of chains, of course. But that what it comes down to, and I'm going to be honest with you. This is more of a homeowner's saw. Now, can it do a lot of stuff? They want this to be mom and dad's, the DIY guy, the homeowner saw. They want you, if they got the Flexvolt, you kind of want to get you into that whole new platform. The Makita is more of a commercial grade, kind of pro outdoorsman line and chainsaw. DeWalt, they want, if you're in the commercial trade where you're going to be using these chainsaws, blowers, pole hedge trimmers and stuff like that, they want you to go to their 40-volt platform. They have this awesome big crate charger that charges, 6 batteries. Get the red dot chain. Milwaukee, I feel like Milwaukee. Polly and Drew, what's up, buddy? No, he didn't. Yes, come on. You say he only won 1 round. He had the first 3 rounds, no doubt. How dare you? How dare you? Scott D, what's up, brother? And Nick H, Deep 6. Yeah, so, the Makita line, like I said, you got the metal spikes, you got the metal teeth. It just feels a little bit. Now, this is great. Like I said, if you want a commercial chainsaw, and like I said, the one guy had a good comment. If you're gonna go with the Ego or the DeWalt 40 volt, they're both outdoor power equipment lines, and that's it. So, but I don't recommend that 40 volt it's way expensive. There's really no advantage to a lot of their stuff. The chainsaw, yeah, maybe. But trimmer and blower, and I'll be honest with you, their 40 volt power equipment stuff is better than the Flexvolt stuff. Okay? But I just don't see the advantage price-wise over the 20 volt. I've used some of the stuff. It's nothing that blows your mind away that, oh, this is outdoor, this is commercial grade. I think with the chainsaw, you'll see more power with the 40 volt. Obviously, like I said in the video, looks identical. But, like I said, it's the battery that's different. But DeWalt, Makita, and yo, JC, what's up? Eric Brooks, a bunch of instruction would be great. I bet this would cut 4x4s. Yeah. Another good, a lot of people use them for 4x4s, 6x6s. Dewalt, Makita, and Milwaukee, best in the industry. Yeah, so, you know, someone asked me, I just think the Makita is just a little bit more refined, but, and you get an angle grinder for free. So, some of these kits are weird what they're throwing in there. Maybe that Makita, I mean, that brushless angle grinder from Makita has been thrown in so many sets. Hot-headed gold man, what's up? So that's about it, guys. Like I said, I recommend it. Some of the sites, I believe Acme Tools has a deal, $25 off anything, or maybe even Amazon has it. So you could probably get this for like $300. I think it's the best outdoor Flexvolt tool that I've used. And hey, NW Lawn Dog, my man, going live. That's my brother there, the Lawn Dog, Carlin DeSoto. Yeah, it's a nice saw, and I'll tell you, I'm really looking forward to their 20-volt, 12-inch saw. Now I have the Makita, but that is a brushed version. The new Dewalt, and it's really well priced, man. It's $199 for the kit, and it's $129 as the bare tool. I'm probably going to get it as the bare tool. I'm going to see if Acme Tools will ship it. If not, I'll just get it. But yeah, I'm really excited for that because DeWalt, it's a great saw and it's a great system. There's not much not to like about this. Like I said, the advantage to this over the 40 volt, if you're looking at it, between it, obviously this is just, you're going to be able to do more with this battery platform. If you're a commercial guy, the 40 volt might make more sense to you. There are some good 40 volt tools. Believe me, I got the pole hedge trimmer over there. I think that is one of the best lithium ion tools out there. My major thing, and now that I've kind of played with them, I just don't like the blower and I don't like the trimmer of the 40 volt. I don't think there's really any advantages to them, and they're really expensive. And the backpack blower, that's another one. So just those three. The hedge trimmers, but the 20 volt hedge trimmers are freaking amazing. DeWalt's 20 volt hedge trimmers. So again, I don't see the advantage. That's the only thing. But I think they did a great job, and I really appreciate DeWalt coming out with like a commercial outdoor line. I think that was really awesome of them doing that. I really want the 20 volt. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that, Luke. Hopefully I'll have it soon. I love my Makita, but it is a brushed version. And I have a feeling that this brushless version is going to be just, and it's so much, that Makita was, I paid $199 as a bare tool. And I think I might even pay $219, to be honest with you, because I got it when it first came out. Now the prices have lowered, but $129, and again, if they have the save $25 on $100 deal, I mean, you get that for $100 for a brushless chainsaw, 12-inch, man. Ooh, DeWalt might have hit a home run there. DeWalt, I talked to him. I talked to this woman, Jessie Krebs, and I don't, she, whatever the heck her name is, she tells you one thing, yeah, well, get back to you and I'll send it to you, and just, they're very hard to deal with, DeWalt, so I don't know what's going on with that. I'll try to get my hands on it, but and some other woman, Sarah somebody. So I'll see what I can do, but if worst case scenario, I will buy it and I will show it to you. Soda Pop 20, dig this channel, TB. Any preference in 14? Normally, obviously, a 16-inch bar is going to be able to cut bigger logs. But with these lithium ion, I think when you get to, I really think 14-inch, I don't, it's really tough to say. Because I'm sure that, now that I'm thinking about it, I think the 40 volt, and I'm pretty sure the 40 volt cut better than the 14-inch Makita brushless. But, it's if you're looking at the non-commercial type saws, and I wouldn't even really call that 40 volt. DeWalt says it's a commercial line. But I really think the lithium ion, I think for the 14 inch right now, and I'm not saying that, these 16 inches aren't good, but I don't see a big difference. When you get to the gas powered, a 16 inch and a 14 inch, you'll notice a big difference, no doubt. But yeah, chains obviously are cheaper on the 14s, no doubt. But serviceability on the saw, simple, man. There's really, there's no, that's the whole thing with going to lithium ion. You don't have to deal with anything. There's no serviceability. You put some nice thick bar chain oil right in here. You got a 3-year warranty, man. You try to keep, as clean as possible. Right here is your system where, a lot of kickback comes out of. Just keep this as clean as you can. And that's the one thing too, man. The Makita gets dirty. That Makita gets, and I'm gonna give this more props over to Dewalt over the Makita again. My even the 12 volt gets, just seems to filter the chips a lot better than the Makita does, both on the 14 and the 12. So, as we sit here and we talk about it, and that's why I like doing these live broadcasts, because I'll kind of come up with some more stuff here, and stuff I wouldn't even think about putting in the video. And you guys ask me questions, but yeah, I think this stays pretty damn clean. It really filters the wood chips in a much better way, because the Makita just gets filthy. This isn't even that bad, especially for the amount of wood that I was cutting there. Boss, what about the Ego outdoor? Yeah, I answered that, Torino, already, but I love you so much that I'll do it again. No, they're the best in the business right now, man. That's what they focus on. They're the number one company in the outdoor industry right now. They're great. They have a great battery, platform. Their batteries are great. They're good, and they're cheaper than these Dewalt and Makita brands and Milwaukee brands that are probably the Milwaukee's will be coming out shortly. But yeah, they're good. I just, I can't say anything bad about them, because I'll be honest with you, they have the best blowers out there. I talked about it at the Home Depot. Their 530 CFM, I think 110 mile per hour blower. I could actually show it to you. I always have it here because I'm always pulling it out. Always using this thing. So, yes, it's just a killer blower, man. It's I'm telling you, really close to gas powered as you're gonna get. It is a monster. But yeah, no, they make some good stuff. But like I said, the thing with the Ego is they're very, that's why I kind of like the Makita, that they're sticking with the 18 volt. That's why I loved when Milwaukee said, you know what, our outdoor power equipment line is going to be 18 volt. I love versatility. I don't like, with Ego, you're getting a good outdoor power equipment line. So I'm not saying that it's it's a good idea. It's a good investment. Try them out if you like them. They have some deals at Home Depot where you're going to save some money. They have a lawnmower. They have some good stuff, man. That right now you don't have to use gas if you're a homeowner anymore. Really, the blowers are decent. The hedge trimmers are awesome. The chainsaws are awesome. The trimmers are, besides the Milwaukee trimmer, I don't really. There's really not another good one out there. I hate to say, in my opinion, I really haven't liked any. I like the Dewalt 20 volt. So I probably would like the Flexvolt because it does have a longer swath. The biggest thing with the 20 volt, I love how light it is. I really like it. It's just the 13-inch swath's too small. If I get a Makita, I need to test the Ego 16. Yeah, the 16 wasn't at the Home Depot today, Soda Pop 20. I don't know. Ego is kind of, Tool Boss, we kind of talk about tool companies here. And I've done some Ego stuff, and I've been very impressed. So, you're gonna save money with Ego. They're out, like, the big thing with Ego. Like I said, it's a good company, but a lot of their tools are heavy. You know, their 56-volt battery, to when you play with their blower and you play with their string trimmer, you're like, wow, this is freaking light. This is awesome. Once you slap that battery on, it ain't like slapping a 4 amp hour Makita battery or a 4 amp hour Milwaukee battery on the tool. You know what I'm saying? Power wise, you're gonna get some more power. Yeah, but not true, really, because the Milwaukee has pretty much the most powerful equipment out there, and they're using an 18 volt. You know, their hedge trimmer, 34 strokes per minute, 3,400 strokes per minute. Their string trimmer's plenty powerful. Like I said, I use it every day, and it hasn't let me down once. So, yeah. Dewalt seems to be second best on almost every kitten. Nah, Dewalt is they're good, man. They have a big following. They make good stuff, man. You can't, I just think Makita and Milwaukee make better stuff. Wish Milwaukee had an M8. Yeah, they'll be out with them. You're going to see Milwaukee really stepping into this because they know it's such a huge. Ego has made billions. And that's why all these companies are getting into it. You think of how many players are in this outdoor power equipment line now. You got Ryobi, Black & Decker, Dewalt, Makita, Milwaukee. I'm probably missing many a company. But I don't think Rigid is coming out with an outdoor line. I know people always comment in my videos about Rigid and their outdoor. I haven't heard anything. Not saying that they won't eventually, but I haven't heard anything. Bosch has some outdoor stuff in Europe. Not here. But Milwaukee, they will be entering the market. Again, they're coming in late. But they made a pretty good splash with their, the 3 tools that they came out with this year. So I expect probably another 3 or 4. I can see obviously a chainsaw, maybe, some kind of pole chainsaw, a pole saw or a pole hedge trimmer, something like that. Who knows? But, all right, I'm going to get going, people. Everybody have a great day tomorrow. I will be working. Hey, Ben, what's up? And I'm sure some of you guys might have to work. I don't know. Milwaukee always seems to be one-upping Dewalt on pretty much every tool. Well, I don't know. That's what makes this whole thing great. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you, when it comes to this stuff here. If you really, really want corded power and you don't care about the weight, the Flexvolt is the most powerful, but the Milwaukee's close. It's cheaper. It's lighter. That's, Makita's great. Makita's the best. There's one thing with Makita, and a lot of you guys who rent tools, I'm always renting stuff, whether it be aerators, all kinds of different stuff for, my business. And everything. And it's not just Home Depot. There's local shops, that rent tools. It's always Makita. And there's a reason why. Because it lasts. But, yep, I'm getting tired of waiting for the Milwaukee saw. I think it'll be out before next season, even though I haven't seen anything about it, heard anything really about it. Yep. No problem, Soda Pop. Mike Forrest. Bradley, how does it stack up to the Ego? Oh, I've answered this question, Bradley. I know you just got on. Check out the replay. I was gonna ask you that too. Yep. I've answered these questions for the last 39 minutes. Please. Even 25-year-old cordless. Yeah, Makita's good, man. Nope, Bradley, I'm just kidding with you, man. Ego's good. And if you want more information, watch the replay. Alright, guys, I'm out. I appreciate it. Hit the like button. All you guys who didn't subscribe, subscribe. And thanks for coming in. Be safe. Happy Labor Day, everybody. Matt, Harry, the very first Bradley, 94 GT, Noah, Mike, Alex, Lakers. I missed you, man. $3.29 at Amazon, $3.49 at Home Depot. There might be something with $25 off if you spend over $100 on some Dewalt tools. I recommend it, Alex. I like it. I don't like the charger. I think that really, really puts a check for the Makita or the Ego over it. Very close. You know, now that I really think about it, it's even closer with the Makita. But the fact that you get this crappy charger that's going to take 2 hours or more to charge a battery, where you can get a dual charger that's going to charge all your 18 volts. It's going to do your 5 amp hour batteries in an hour. You know, you get an angle grinder with it. You know, and I hate to always kind of do that. What's a better buy? But I know people, that's what you want to hear. That's probably why you watch me. But performance-wise, they're very close, guys. You know, there's some advantages, safety advantages to the Makita. Very small. You know, you got the teeth on there. But, you know, the chains are going to... I like the Makita. I mean, just... oh. Ooh. A little bit. So, it's a good saw, though. Recommend it. You know, I just... This pisses me off, man, this freaking charger. But if you have the rapid charger already with another Flexvolt tool, I mean, that's a lot of you guys who are probably going to get this kind of already have the rapid charger from Dewalt. So, you know, in that case, you know, this might be the way to go. It's close. But, you know, like I said, just having the smaller chainsaw, the Makita is a little bit lighter, it seems. But this is very comfortable, too. And just Makita. It's just this. It's just this. But this is a great system. And like I said, I know I said in the video that I like the Makita better. I probably still do, just a hair. But I'll tell you, this stays a lot cleaner than the Makita. So it really chews up those and, you know, keeps the wood chips out of here a lot better than the Makita does. So I've got the Black & Decker 10-inch 20 volt, way too slow. Yeah, I had the Ryobi one, and I remember, I mean, oh my God, how times have changed. You know, and I thought the Makita, I don't know where the hell it is. See, I gotta find my shit tomorrow, too. I'm gonna end up going crazy. It's over here somewhere, that Makita. But I remember how fast that Makita kind of was to me. You know, then I got the 14-inch Makita, and I'm like, oh, here it is. Then I got the 14-inch Makita, and I was like, I need a brushless chainsaw. So I'm really excited for the Dewalt. You know, I'll show you real quick, and you might be able to tell even on this 12-inch. I know I was going to go. But if you look, I mean, this is even beaten up. That's the thing, man. Eating these freaking chains, man. I mean, this thing is a disaster. I mean, here, I can kind of show you. Now, listen. This was cutting more than this Dewalt was. But, I mean, really, not much. But I can show you how filthy. And this thing really... I mean, I haven't had any oil drippage with this Dewalt. This doesn't really either. But sometimes in here, you'll get some oil buildup, kind of. But, man, one hand. But I mean, look at this. And this is, see the oil? Now this isn't old. I've had this now 2.5 years probably at least. And you know what I really like too? And I'm gonna say it again. I'm really impressed with this Dewalt. This chain always, this thing does not loosen up. It didn't really on the 14-inch. You know, with my 12-inch, the chain seems to loosen up really quick. It could be just because, you know, the speed of this. This is a brushed older model. It's still great, and I still recommend it. Again, I paid a lot of money for this. They've come down, and again, there's all kinds of kit. They throw in an angle grinder. I think as a bare tool, it's down to like $179, and sometimes you can throw a $25 Makita thing on it. So you can get this a lot cheaper, but, you know, it's just oil gets in here and it kind of clumps up, like the wood chips and, like, you know, the fine dust particles will kind of stick in here just because there's a lot of oil. Again, I haven't really used this thing more than like 3 or 4 minutes, guys. It's been Labor Day. Kind of wanted to do a video of it cutting in action. Used it probably 15 minutes total. You know, so Oregon chains quite tonight. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, boss. I went to grandma's backyard helping her. Yeah, so I mean, 12-inch wise, you know, it's going to be hard for me to recommend this Makita over that new Dewalt. You know, the new Dewalt is going to be brushless. It's $129 as a bare tool. This still is $179. Thanks, Bobby. I appreciate that. But this has been such, I mean, the amount of money that this saw, little 12-inch saw, has made me. It's been just, it's great. So, the great light. I mean, this is a top handle. I've shown it. I've used this thing one hand, no problem. And even that, and that's the thing too with, you know, I have a video, and I think I put it up. I can't remember. But using the Makita 14-inch with one hand. You know, after this, the wall, again, this means absolutely nothing. You should never ever use a chainsaw. I shouldn't even mention it. I'm not even going to say it. I'm just going to forget what I'm going to say. But with the top handle, obviously you can, you know, do what you got the trigger here. And the one thing I don't, you know, you heard me complain about the Makita in that video. I don't like the safety. It's cool, you know, it's electronic and you got to hit it. You know, this is just like their recip saw, man. But if you're left-handed, see, I'm right-handed, and most of you guys are, so you just press down on this and pull the trigger. But if you're left-handed, man, you know, I mean, obviously it can be done. It's just going to be a little bit more challenging. But, yeah, so, that's really about it, man. I like it. I do like it. I like the Makita a little bit better, okay? Tiny bit. But if I keep talking, by the end of the night, I'm going to like the Dewalt better. So I got to get the hell out of here. Later.